Hello.
Hello? Yeah, like that sounds good.
All right. I think we're live again. All right. Yeah. I'm going to reshare my screen in a second here. Share my screen.
Right where we were.
Back to where we were.
Did we lose all our viewers?
Yeah, for sure. That's fine. I'm going to do a live. Let me.
While you were getting your stuff reset up, I was gonna go ahead and post the thing about the advertisement for the tournament we're doing.
Yeah, sure.
So I just
I'll
tagged you in
plug
it.
it.
So
I'll plug it when people get.
yeah,
Hey, chat. Welcome back. People who are popping back in. Uh, Storm's here. Pop the breaker or flip the breaker. Hopefully it doesn't do it again. I'm going to try to cross my fingers and hope it doesn't do it again,
yeah.
but we'll see. If it does it again, I'm going to call it for not for tonight. But thank you for coming back. All right, back to it. We were watching Sven and Kuhn. I was like mid sentence talking about Kuhn, and all of a sudden,
Yeah.
no more John response. I was like, well, goodbye.
I heard you say like you start to say something and then it just goes quiet.
Gone. Yep. Oh, I was saying the last thing I think I was saying was talking about how Kuhn had been losing weight and thus looks like he's low energy. And he's like trying something new with his center grip against this
Yeah, I
Svensson.
heard that, and then
I don't remember anything after that.
the next thing you were gonna say right after that, I think. But well, nice little slot there, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if it was good like power wise. It was good enough power gen wise. Mm. Oh, I have to redo all of my OBS stuff. Interesting.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if it was a slot. I think it was maybe it's a hand. From the looks of it. Let's watch. Yeah. Boom. Right there.
Oh, nice.
It's a quick mulling into the
I always
elbow.
want to try to throw that at Sven, and it just never. I'm not good enough. The problem, the problem is if you miss that, then he has your sword on his right sword, and he can just hit you in the body for free.
Yeah, for sure. Um,
That's why I'm always worried about throwing anything offside on the two sworders.
yeah, because you can basically drag you across and punish
They can
off
just,
of that.
yeah, if they block with their right, then they can just hit your throw the left,
Yeah,
and your sword is
for
stuck across your
sure.
body. The thing is, I think you do need to be able to threaten it a little bit, otherwise, um, it gives them too much freedom.
Mm. Sven, I don't know if you're out there watching, uh, but I appreciate you coming out, teaching us some lessons.
Yeah, like that. Cool that Sven gets to travel so much and go fight everywhere.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing like testing your meta, your preferences against a broader audience.
At a certain extent,
Oh
it's kind of all
no.
that's left. Oh, nice.
Yeah, just that one too.
He might have got him with both on that one. Oh no, the right
I want to
hand's
see
the left hand's blocked. I think.
what the fuck did. Okay, so what triggers Sven to do something? So Kuin like puts everything up.
You think it's the step with the back foot?
I think it's
It
like the
gets Sven to
return
throw.
instinct. Actually, I don't think it's a step with the back foot. I think Kuin or Sven just like anytime their sword is traveling backward knows how to deal with that. Yeah, the
I don't know
follow
why.
cross block with a
Why did?
shield.
Yeah, he needed to trust his sword.
Yes. Yeah, got caught with a tip on the way out. Yeah, for
Or
sure. Kuin had the block with the sword. Could have just stayed there.
yeah, he didn't need to look.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Close. Thrust. Wrap. Oh, once again with the...
Basically the same thing again, just closer range.
Yeah. But then got the short
Right.
stem right here. Pop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and fell behind his hands again.
Chat, welcome back for those who are joining us again. Sorry about my breaker tripping. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. We're going to continue
Yeah.
watching the Three Dog footage. If it goes out again, don't expect me back. I'm just letting you know now. But hopefully it holds out.
Boomy's streaming career will be over.
Done. Yeah. Career, quote, unquote.
I don't know what else to call it. Your stream tenure?
Tenure.
Your
Streaming streak.
stream-
Hey, what's up, Aaron? Yeah, I hope so. It sounds way less bad right now than it did 5 minutes ago, which was gnarly. Apparently, this whole week's going to be like on and off, kind of rolling thunderstorms.
Sounds fun.
It's the time of year. We kind of expect it around here. For me, I'm glad I don't live super near the river, because the low points near the Rappahannock are the most at risk for the flash floods.
That makes sense, yeah.
Oh, there's another one. Same thing. Cross cut to the head. Yeah, we're out in like Spotsy, which I think has a good bit of elevation comparatively to the Rappahannock areas.
Makes sense. The battle barn will be safe from the flooding.
Yes, that it will be.
So there's some fighters in Onsior who have taken to using center grips only to fight the two sorters, like as a counter because they can cross body block better with it.
Yeah. Is it like
like
Jason? JP?
Well, Jason always uses a center grip, but
Okay.
JP uses a kind of a heater when he's fighting everyone else. But when he's fighting two sorters or Madus, he brings or lefties. He brings a center grip, and his center grip is hung so the handle's crossways,
Yes, yeah, the tilted
so he can
handle.
block his right hip better.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh,
The low...
almost got under that.
Yeah, I was gonna say the low block with the sword is an interesting. Like Kuin's hitting him with the strength of the sword, right? Like down near the guard. But unfortunately, Raps are such that like it's so easy to bleed power out of them. But yeah, you can see like there's still nothing, no like meaningful
It
impact.
might touch his leg, but
Yeah.
Sven does a really good job here creating that wall with both his swords on
The full high low.
on that side.
I don't know if I like that
Yeah.
sword pointed down versus like just squatting super low.
Yeah.
Oh, goodbye.
I think he would probably prefer to squat. I think he maybe just because where his hand was is the only choice he had.
That particular position. Yeah.
And he's really eating him up with this.
Yeah. This sells the oh no, I really have to block because that
Yeah.
left wrap can reach my elbow. The big thing is like if you move both implements to the same side, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah.
You have to pick implement at a time. Yeah. Cross
think
block
you-
with the shield or take your sword and block.
Yeah, I think you have to keep your hands a little more separated.
I think the meta would be to stop that 1-2 is to play outside on the same side, right? Like your right, like your sword arm on the right side is blocking the right, your right to their left, like by turning your knuckles out, and then you keep your shield in play.
I think you can also put yourself in a position where you basically don't have to worry about the right hand. Like you just set yourself in a guard where the right-handers can't hit you, and you just fight them like a lefty.
Oh, like with the shield cross blocked already, or do you mean with your?
You have your
right
shield.
sword?
You like the problem is the shield. The shield is a little small.
Yeah.
But with a bigger shield, you can just keep your shield at a higher guard to block the right hand.
Yes.
And then just kind of squat and get a little lower.
Yeah.
And then just fight their left hand.
Yes. Yeah. I agree. I fully agree. I think that in fact you block with your sword on their left wrap, and you can follow with an onside to the leg or body.
No, Jason was talking to me the other day, and he was saying basically you block the left with your sword, and then just return leg.
Exactly. Yeah. Return with your right. Yeah. Exactly. Yep.
He's like just flat, short. He's like you don't even need to like. My instinct is to throw it like as a wrap, but he said just front blade.
Yeah. Not wrap. Yeah. Just onside because they have no defenses on that side.
Yeah.
It's hard.
And their hand is coming back, like you've blocked, and then their hand is coming back to their guard. You follow their hand in with the with the basically a short stick to the leg almost.
Exactly. Yeah. No, that's 100. That's Jay Lee showed me that as well. So like right here, Kuan has blocked the high with the I think maybe with the shield. I can't tell if he got hit or not here.
Yeah.
But he definitely blocked the wrap with his sword. And you're saying right here you just chamber your sword and just throw down or throw on something.
The problem that I think Kuan did here is that he's stood up way too much.
Yes, yeah. He's not squatted down. I think this wrap gets around the shield enough.
Yeah, and that's probably why he was standing up, because maybe he felt it as a wrap, and so he felt like he needed to rise to block. But I think also being like more mobile in general, like Kuan kind of wants to fight him. Just kind of fight in front of him, and I think that's hard to do.
Yeah, I don't think you can be like I suppose a tank styled fighter against Sven, the Herd 2-stick.
The super good ones. Yeah, Sven and Rangs, they'll destroy you if you just stand still.
Yep.
Because I think one of their best skills is their mobility. Like people talk about it, they're like
range.
It's crazy they have two swords, but their footwork is amazing.
Mm-hmm. I think you bring that same type of footwork and mentality into your sword board, you're going to get similar results. It's not like it's that far departed.
Yep. No, I agree.
This is Yuri and Sven. This is earlier in the day. Sven just started his queue. And
everyone wanted to fight. Everyone wanted to get a fight with him.
Yeah. Oh, swapped over to. Oh, yeah. This is me and Rothgar later in the day. Sorry, I didn't put any of this in order, like chronological or otherwise.
Yeah, doesn't really matter.
I haven't fought Sir Rothgar since like maybe a few years ago at a Crown. It's been a while, but we're roughly saying. I think he's actually a little taller than me.
I guess I didn't realize how tall he was, because
he's a little taller than me. I think he's like an inch taller. Mm-hmm. It's
hard to tell with the helms, but
he
looks taller than you.
What's up, Scooter? Practice was fucking awesome. Loved it. I hit him with the Lachlan thrust at some point.
The
left foot lead, lunge to the left, disengage to the thrust. I was pretty proud of that one.
Yeah.
I thought when I touched his leg, but he was like, yeah, right there.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah. Lachlan, if you're watching, I did
clip this and send it to him.
Yeah, you can see I started left foot forward, right? Probe the thumb lead that everybody's scared of. Get the shield to move out just a little bit.
Yeah.
Disengage and take that slight angle.
Yeah, this is money.
Boop. Yeah, the little head. Looks like a fucking video game. Anyways, yeah. And run through. And then I tried again, and I fail miserably, and he hits me with the exact opposite right here. So he's done this pretty well. He's got one of these the body thrusts. It was super clean. So I tried that exact same move back to back, and I whiff into wherever, I don't know, but he blocks it and or I whiff. I don't really know, but I know that he cleanly throws the counter blow to my body. And he slotted it beautifully, like on the like
stop thrust, good timing.
Right between the shield. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super clean. Pretty shot. It's I felt so much better against a fighter like Rothgar in that he wants to fight me from C+, and so it's where I also feel very comfortable, and I have a ton of time, and I'm like, oh, I can be the one to go inside. Like, I'm like, oh, I feel, because we are both not comfortable with it, I feel more comfortable being on the inside.
I imagine that most people would probably want to fight you at a closer range, right?
Yeah. He does.
They feel like they can take away your thrust. But yeah, I imagine he also likes to fight because he's so tall.
Look at that. We both just nailed. Like he doesn't quite get forward pressure in the thrust. I don't quite get to touch him with the slot.
Gonna go past each other a little bit.
I keep fading out a little too much on those.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yep, just not stepping into it enough to plant and really leave the leg.
I feel like it's really hard coming from Rapier to like break that.
Yeah, the habit. Yeah, I have to charge into people as opposed to
because in Rapier, like you have to leave, and in Heavy you kind of have to stay to get the land the shots. So it's a hard balance to find.
I felt pretty good about this one because I was losing the tempo game because we were like doing a lot of even exchanges, but here I tried to break the tempo in order to find the slot, and then push my arm a little bit further forward to get lower on the stick, which delivers a much more powerful blow.
Yeah, that looked like a nice shot. Just drop that on his head.
That's a Felix right there. Felix training. You see that? He does this to me all the time right here. Where he Felix looks to like just offside punch my arm.
I like that.
Yep. Just catch the elbow. This is like
so satisfying to hit an arm.
Yeah. That quick kind of offside chop.
Oh no.
Yeah. This is the jab step, the lateral jab step that I've been working on. Again, this is another Felix thing that like he was the one who really kind of pushed this toward me, and I've been working on it. Yeah, and I think I've shown you like my taking the shield and pushing it across on their opener. But I take that jab step, like I swear I'm gonna hit your leg. Right here, like I reach out a little bit for the leg, and so they're doing the cross cut as a response, and so I'm immediately pivoting off the leg. I was trying to take my shield to punch his sword arm across, but it had already gone away.
Yeah, you didn't even need it.
I didn't need it.
And you can hit him wherever you want.
Yeah. I was loaded, and when I saw that, I was like, oh, it's like I'm just looking at their back in that moment. I was like, oh,
yeah.
And so I
this is nice. This is really cool. Yeah, I like this.
I was like, that's I didn't expect to be there. But I haven't done a jab step like that, or kind of shook somebody with footwork like that in a long time.
That's cool, yeah.
Definitely not on cam.
Broke his ankles, basically.
Broke the ankles, yeah. I said that to somebody afterwards, and they were like, "Oh, are they okay?" I was like, "No, it's basketball, man. It's not literally."
Yeah.
All right, back to
That's funny.
This is the Yuri Sven fight.
That was a good block.
Yuri, who is Randall's squire, and did win the unbelt practice tourney that they run at 3Dog every time. I only ever was around for one of those practice tourneys.
Did you win it?
I did not. I think I took second. I
Yeah.
think I don't. I don't. I think I took second. Yeah, actually, I took second. I know I took second.
Only won one unbelt tourney in my time as an unbelt. I got second, third, fourth. You know, I was always placed pretty well, but I think I only ever won
Yeah,
one.
we never could knock down a rose between us.
Yeah, I got second.
I never took
But
down the either rose really, either the
yeah, I
golf
never got to
rose
fight
or
in.
the Pensick rose.
Yeah, I never got to fight in the Penzic Rose.
You did. You once.
Is a rapier fighter. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's why you didn't start going to Penzic until you were already fucking good.
Yeah,
You've gotten better since, but it's like you're already like.
I was already a white scarf by the
Yeah,
time I
yeah,
went
exactly.
in. At the time, they were letting white scarves in, so yeah. Good try at a thrust there though.
Yeah, yeah. I've been pretty. I feel pretty good about like putting blade on people. Like that wasn't quite enough because I'm like you can tell like I'm throwing, but then immediately pushing off my front foot to eject because I feel like he's gonna like. You can see me like, oh no, fuck! Don't come after me.
I think a rapier lunge right there.
Yeah, yeah. It's just it's just a lunge. It's a shot to the face and drop to the belly and chest.
Yeah, I bet there's some potential if you really just
Commit.
step
Yeah,
into
that's
that.
exactly Sven's feedback. Is like just fucking throw.
Because like, yeah, you just knocked the air out of him with that one.
Yeah. That's actually a really good representation right here because he gives me at least enough respect in the thrust to like fully cover the face.
Yeah, but also like look at how low Sven's got.
Yeah.
But he's super well defended.
Yeah, yeah. We're both relaxed. I bring my sword forward at all, like just a little bit lowering, and he lowers an extra. Look at that.
I actually think the fact that you got him to react this way is a great compliment.
Right.
Because
like a take seriously.
I don't think he ever got this coiled against Kuin.
Yeah,
you know?
Look at that spring.
Blows right out of it. Yeah. Oh, whiffs the.
Yeah. I'm getting my ass out of there.
This has been a shot that he's been throwing more recently. It's the offside with the left, and he gets a lot of people with that. Just leave your point there.
Yeah, I'm not putting any, like you can tell, I'm not putting any real force behind it.
But that's slowing him down, though.
Yeah, I just want him to get off me. I want to fucking get overwhelmed by him. Let's see, he throws high. I blocked the hanging guard. All right, this is the one. Yeah. So right here, I short stem.
The head.
Yep. Pop.
He's throwing.
But he throws this one, which is what striped my back. Chad, if you didn't see the advert that I put out there for tonight's stream, has this stripe right here. Boom. Oh.
This is one of those doubles that you lose.
Oh, I lost this double so bad.
Because you're hitting him in the helmet, and he's hitting you right in the arm.
I mean, I'm proud that I got the short stem, right? Like, I'm happy to double with.
No, it's a great shot.
But man, is it not worth it? Oh. Yeah, that's a double where he won for sure. That's
You're keeping your arm down.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that fucking hurt. I had so much adrenaline. This was by far the most adrenaline I had for the day. This is still fairly early on in the day. But I had all these people watching.
Yeah. Did it hurt in the moment, or was it one that only hurt like later?
It stung for a second and disappeared immediately because I had too much adrenaline, dopamine.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, when I was like armoring down, I was like, huh, my shoulder hurts.
I always have those where you get hit and you're like, yeah, that kind of hurt, and then like when you're taking your armor off, you're like, fuck, that really hurts.
Right, for sure. Did I get that? I know I threw one leg that touched leg. I think this is the one.
He's getting real low.
Yeah, I touch leg. Like, you can see some of the fabric move here, but I don't think I put enough. Like, you can see I'm already backing out. And this is exactly what he was talking about. He was like, you got to commit. If you're going to throw at me and you know you have the line, commit your body behind it.
Yeah. It's hard to do that when you know, especially after you just got your arm lit up, right?
I know.
Like, at least I find it hard. Oh, that was...
Yeah, this one I put a little bit more forward on the thrust. And this is the cleanest one that I got of the day. Yeah. because I like lunged him deeper into it, like with the front step, and then kind of punched a bit.
Did he take it or did he?
Yeah, he gave me that one.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Which
Is
he's still
you're
saying like,
reaching
yeah,
too much?
I'm pulling a lot of it. I could like knock him a
Yeah.
lot more, which is true. But I'm also like, I don't want to give him essentially tempo to do his thing. Yeah, he just ran me down right there. I survived the 1-2. I feel good about that.
Yeah.
This is now the 3-4. Boom. 3 and 4. And he caught me on the 3 again. Maybe he did double strike me, so this might have been a second one that like touched the exact same spot.
Yeah, that does look like that.
Yep, it looks exactly like that.
Because the right doesn't land there, right?
Yeah, no, I think it was the arm again, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel good getting a clean touch and then some other like partial touches in the double.
Yeah.
Although
Last time
hurt.
I fought Sven, and that's how I looking at him blade his body.
Yeah. I threw like a uppercut toward his head right here. Because he's coming after me, right? I'm moving my feet, keeping him away, and then right here I was like, I bet I can uppercut him in the jaw. And I threw, and he was like, oh shit, I don't want any of that near my face. And so he did a good job of just hard stopping that one.
Yeah. One of the things that you don't like to have to do, but you sometimes
Yep.
do.
That was definitely like a clearing, like, bro, you're way too close to me. I don't love it. Also, I'm proud of the sequence, like just like surviving, intent after intent, like feeling reasonably comfortable. And then he does such a good switch up. Yep.
The offside left.
He did something in his body that fucking juked my brain.
This one he does it's a little stuttered right there, that little hesitation.
Yeah. I think that's what it is.
You see, like, he standing up and then he drops his legs, like he kind of goes into a deeper stance.
We'll analyze the whole fucking thing. All right. So he does a lateral step, like almost a cross step here. You see that?
Yeah.
And then he puts this out very casual, like just ranging, like not serious. I'm matching the lateral step. Okay, so before my step has even landed right here, he's already loading. And I'm expecting the 1-2 again, right? He's thrown it at me 4 or 5 times, and I've defended the majority of them at least. And so you can see I'm already cross-blocking with my shield looking for the 1. And I was dropping my hanging guard for the 2. And he finds it super clean. Yep, just that offside kind of pop to the face. So clean. What up,
I've been
Shaggy?
doing that one a lot more.
Yeah, generally speaking, feel good about that.
Yeah, I look good. That was fun to watch, and I felt like you definitely hung with them there. So not many people could do that.
I felt better there than I did at Pennsic, and I felt better at Pennsic than I did at the Adult Swim prior.
Yeah,
it's like slowly improving over time. I mean, it's as it should be, right? Like I'm trying to be better, and he's a relatively speaking, he's a pretty gracious teacher. He's like willing to share all his knowledge, all his information.
Yeah,
It's cool
100%.
with taking footage, so I get to sit there and analyze and like, okay, well next time if he throws that offside and tries to, if I see him sticking out or ranging with his offside, it means that I should be a little bit more wary of that and maybe not insta react to the 1-2.
Ben just posted a video on his YouTube channel fairly recently of him going over a Pell, going over all of his like kind of openers that he does against.
Yeah, I watched that one.
So I recommend that to anyone who wants to get an idea of how he fights.
Check out the Herd HIRD YouTube channel. That's their household YouTube.
Yeah.
Learn all the secrets of the dark arts.
Fighting against their style is kind of its own skill.
Yes, for sure.
And if you live in a kingdom that has some of those guys in it, then it kind of is like you want to win anything, you got to learn at least how to deal with them reasonably well.
All the Lantians, His Highness Athos, if you want to fight them and learn how to fight them, watching that footage is and understanding the system is invaluable, really.
Yeah, whether you want to fight their style or just against it, either way, it's
either
valuable,
way.
I think.
Floomp. That's me and Wilhelm. Wilhelm just shoves my ass over. So little I can do about it.
Used to be local to me, so.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's good. I have no issue. I need practice in this stuff.
I feel super comfortable against any Glavesman at this point now because of him being got a little practice. So
Yeah, I honestly love stuff like that. That is exactly why I feel so good against lefties, just between Duke
yeah,
Ragnar and Torse.
and Torres, yeah.
We were watching your fight earlier uh, against Kristoff, I think, like the one toward the end of the day. You know what the you got him on a couple of things. You got a good response, like a punch offside. I thought it was a not an unreasonable set. It's Akbar and the Felix, the punch offside. But you did to the head instead of the arm. Were you in chat when we were just watching the end of my set with Rothgar? I did 2 Felix things. Very proud. I got matched to him in the unbelt tourney. Yeah. Oh, to Shaggy, or to the pole armsman Gregor that we were just watching. Yeah, chat. This is Duke Ragnar working with Akbar. Ragnar, one of the better, if not the best, lefty in Kingdom. Arguably the best right now, I think.
Ragnar.
Yeah, Duke Ragnar.
I don't know who would be better, but I don't know every Atlantean, I guess.
I don't know who would be better. That's like actively practicing. Let me show you. All right, Shaggy. Here is. Let's see if we can find it. Boom, right there. That's Felix number 1. The punch offside to the arm. I've been working on those more and more. I've been cross-cutting them mostly with like a little bit hip drop. But that one was a clean one. Thank you, Felix. And then number 2, kind of getting into that A range with the pump steps like this. And then the cross block with the boom. Feeling good. Speaking of Rothgar, let's go to his channel. Hey, thank you, Rothgar, if you're out there in internet land right now. Thank you so much for filming all this, the footage that you got as well, and posting it all. All right, lots of good ones. We watched that one already. Ha. Ooh, okay. Afshin and Athos. That's a fucking good one.
Yeah, intrigued.
You're sold.
Yeah, I'm sold.
All right. I think that's a good. How'd you feel against Athos? I haven't watched any of these. I'm excited.
I respect just the T-shirt.
Yeah.
Is he wearing body armor?
Felt like a bup seal. I think so. I think you can see a little bit of
under the
plating.
T-shirt.
Yeah,
okay, under the T-shirt,
yeah. Both Athos and I fought Sir Hugh's eldest, she's a boffer fighter and has been for a while, and is a good one too. Like doing SCA type, kids fighting.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was
a
fun
little
to
bit
fight
out when
boffer.
I was a kid.
Did he catch you with that one? And see, was that the one too? No.
No, that was the. He did the offside left.
Yeah, it was just the offside, the starting offside, and it seemed like it didn't connect. Yeah, or not enough. Like the spinning back fist, spinning back sword. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I can't spoil. I haven't watched this one.
Spoilers.
Have you seen his spinning back fist, John?
So this.
Do you,
No,
do you know what that is?
I've seen this like a spin shot. Like I
Yeah, like
think
a
people
spinning back fist.
do
It's
here.
just like doing that same thing except with a sword.
Yeah, I've seen that people do that in On Steroid a lot, or not a lot. It used to be a thing that people did a lot.
In my head, it's definitely like a meme shot, but it's fun to do.
Yeah, it's. Someone showed me how to do it once. I've never actually tried it because it seemed dumb.
I mean, objectively in fighting, it pretty much is very like.
There's some people who think that it's actually good.
I think it's very hard to make an argument for why that would be good. Outside of very specific situations. Does he tag you here? Oh yeah, yeah. I don't see sword on sword for that moment. And then you get your sword across in the cross block.
That's the same lefty offside that we were.
Yeah, that's the one that Sven caught me with in the last pass.
Yeah. Can't peek.
And there's the herd one too. Oh, nice. That was a good return. Look at you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The catch right there. Let's see the whole sequence. I want to see that. All right. Tap to freeze. Okay. Got some shield in the way. It doesn't quite get to your body, I don't think. Yeah, you can see your shield being turned here. Oh, yeah. Very turned here. You're wound up to throw a big wrapper on the outside. Can't see what happens. No idea. Looks like he might have hanging blocked it. Yeah, looks of it. Another big throw toward the back of the head. Oh, look. I think it's intercepted by the cross block with his sword. You do a good cross block on his lefty wrap. And then here. Oh, look at that. Okay, so he tries to pin down sword to sword. And you come at basically the same plane to catch that. Nice. Hell of a set.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Oh, he catches it at the bottom of that one. The bottom of the basket.
Spin.
They catch you with that one? Huh. I want to rewatch that. You also like, huh? At least in my body language. Yeah, your shield was just not cross-blocked enough on this particular exchange.
This is what I was talking about earlier about why it's dangerous to throw offside against the two sworders.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. It just leaves.
Because they'll do exactly that, yeah.
No, too much. I think you could do it like in response, where you pull like hanging guard plus cross block with the center grip. I think that's a reasonable thing to do, but that's after they throw, and you're loaded.
Yeah,
to
or
throw.
is like just a little bit of like a fake or a pop and then you leave or something. But if you try to stick it,
Yeah. I think one of the things you don't have is the low block with that sword, where you kind of squat block, bring your sword all the way down against Athos's left wrap. And if you have that, you can return that onside to their leg, keeping your shield on against their right side. Kind of split down the middle. That's pretty good. Like it. Let me watch that last interchange. I couldn't tell if anybody, or if it was a double. What does the film tell us? Couldn't tell if this one hit. Okay. He blocked the left. Yeah, that's the 1-2, the herd 1-2. Yours is the after. Hey, it's a good placement on the after blow. Found tricep. John, did I tell you I put a pad on my left tricep when I'm doing two stick now for that exact same reason? What we just saw.
You know, that makes sense though.
The return into arm is too gnarly.
Yeah, I'm not brave enough to fight two sword.
No, you're not gonna do it with me once in a while.
Not consistently. I mean, sure, it's like a one-off every now and then, but I'm not gonna. It's too much work to be good at.
I think
maybe after I've won a few crowns.
Well, okay, so you would stick with sword and board until fast forward a little bit. You win 2 crowns. You are now Duke Jonathan Drake. I've been out to your coronation. It was a blast. We got drunk.
Yeah, like we do.
What weapons form do you pick up, or do you not?
Mess around with two sword or something at that point. Like I don't know.
What would you like? Would you right now? Would you choose two sword? Would you choose pole?
I mean, Madu has always been a little intriguing to me.
Okay. Yeah, so sword and Madu would be your next.
Yeah. I've honestly thought about maybe even going for that even earlier before being a Duke, but I think I put so much effort into Sword and Shield, I feel like it's I think my path to crown is with that weapon style.
Yeah.
But I think I would be good at Madu.
Yeah, you look tired, man. You're very upright. Yeah, if you had a little bit more bend in your legs and then dropped your guard straight down to the ground to block that left wrap, you can return straight into their body or their leg with an onside.
Yeah.
It was a hot day. I don't think it was like crazy hot, but I think it was like upper 80s, low 90s for the day.
Like the biggest fighter and the smallest fighter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Slim country.
So much sword blocking.
Kristoff has a lot of trust in that sword block. He's
Yeah.
good. I want to watch that again. It's very impressive to watch it move. So Ashton loves that pendulum.
Leaping offside. But yeah, pendulum thing.
And Kristoff knows exactly where everything was going to be. Kind of long before. Yeah, you can see he's in a blocking position. Chat, if you don't see this, Kristoff is in a blocking position many frames before. So like Ashton throws this, he blocks. So look at Kristoff's sword. So right here, it's already in a cross block position, and we are still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 frames, 8 frames out before they actually contact. And then once again, Kristoff is in the kind of offside block as Ashton is turning around and still ahead of it by 1, 2, 3 frames, 2 frames, something like that. And one more right there at the end.
Yeah, it's very impressive.
I was like,
actually.
he's well ahead of the. He's making reads on the offensive side.
Or do you think there's just a familiarity? I assume they fought before. Maybe he just really knows
I don't know. I don't know if it's his read on like the overall or if it's the individual. One,
could be a little
two,
bit
three,
of both.
4. Yeah, that last one too.
I think he's also putting himself in a position where he needs to move his sword less to block than
Yeah.
than Ashen has to do to throw.
I'm sure Kristoff has seen this 1,000 times.
Yeah.
He's in a position to unwind on that offside.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
He kind of like just chose not to throw that. It looked like.
Yeah. Maybe afraid of another shot coming in.
Yeah. Looks like he's kind of messing around a little bit.
Yeah, a double tap. That makes sense. Or change it up with a wrap every so often and change the angle. Was this early in the day? I didn't know if you were feeling good against Hugh. You look like you got more pep in your step, as it were. Get the little foot shuffle. Oh, this is in the... Oh, okay, yeah. That's a slot find.
Is he loading your van in the back for me?
Look at me, already out of armor back there. Alex,
Yeah, you're not the last in armor?
No. Oh, beautiful.
Nice pump fake into flat there.
That is great. What a sell in the pump, too. Look at that, chat. Chilling. Drop the shoulders and elbow, all of it. 1, 2. It's only 3 frames of sell. Like 2 frames of until they start to really react. That drops so hard. Look at that. That sold really well. Look how low their shield went. Great placement. Great power on that. Nice. Beautiful shot. I know. Sold in full. Bought it all. And that's good tapping offsides. Oh, looks like we're looking at Kristoff and Afshin again. I don't have the will to stand there like that close a range with each other. Oh,
What, did he get it?
I don't think so, but I like the attempt.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I wanted out of this. Spinning backblade. John, that could be our side quest for Penzik. In a melee, do one spinning back.
In a melee or in a pickup?
I mean, pickup's kind of cheesing it because you're gonna get approached by somebody who's fairly new and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm sir and so's squire or man at arms, and they told me to come fight you," and you just like fucking spin punch them. I was like, that's cheesing it. It's gotta be somebody of like, pure.
Yeah. There was one time I was doing a practice with Lachlan. He wanted to try a spin shot on me just to be funny, but he messed it up and tripped and fell on his ass.
Oh no! That's some that's some blackmail fodder if you got that footage.
I do have the footage of it, unfortunately, but yeah.
We could do it off stream.
You had to go take a minute.
Yeah. You gotta you put some put some ice pack on that ego.
Yeah.
It's a shits and giggles shot most time. Best to really throw it against a plumber spear. Okay, that's legit. I would try that against a pole. Ashton put me on face. Jesus, I've never seen Ashton throw it. I feel like you throw it. I've seen you throw it, but I've not seen Ashton do it. At least on film. Although Ashton doesn't get filmed as much. It's gotten more recently, which I like. That's a very well timed cross block from Ashton, right? Because Athos is doing the pin, but pin's way too low, right? Like Ashton has all this leverage on his main blade, and as he steps into that close, gets the shield on the right blade and shoves it across body. This is kind of what I was doing earlier and loading that offside, that big ol' offside. Yeah, I'm throwing it there. Nice. Pretty timing. John, what you been working on?
Oh,
Anything in particular for Armored?
been working a little on some being more less linear. Lachlan and I worked on like this stepping offline is a counter with a stop thrust kind of thing. We worked on that a lot the other day, and then we worked more on the offside head that he does, or that his knight really came up with, and he also does.
Yeah,
I've been doing
the
it. It's
flick.
a really tricky shot to throw, so we
Yeah.
worked on that.
That's like a lot of wrist
actually-
mobility.
Yeah, and like if you don't do it just right with the every like your whole body has to be to do it, otherwise it doesn't land correctly.
Yeah, commit.
But I actually need to do some practice of that. Like film myself doing it on the Pel and then like watch
do
it.
You should
that.
film it and like film it over time and look at the improvement, and then maybe put together a
Yeah.
short or something about it. Or you can send
That's
me
not
the
a bad
footage
idea.
and I'll put it together a short. You don't put out a lot of footage quickly.
No, I actually I have a plans to make some videos,
You keep saying that. You
Next.
gotta fucking do it,
but
man.
I have not done it. I have not done
It's like it takes forever to edit, to plan, the script to edit
it. Yeah,
a decent video.
but I've been itching to make a new video recently. So
Yeah. If you need help with the editing or whatever, let me know.
yeah, I will.
Or like the script writing or anything like that.
Who's this Knight in the Green? I don't think I've seen him fight before.
Neil or Alexandru.
He's cool. I like his helm. That's cool.
Yeah. He's a dope human. He goes to WoW. He's part of the Vlad crew at Penzik. I hung out with him a bunch. You have met him because
met him?
we were on pickup field,
Oh
and
wait,
I gave him a bicep stripe. This last Penzik.
is he the guy who like was bartending at Vlad's and stuff?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I remember him. I think I fought his friend.
Yes.
The other-
His friend. You mean the then prince of Midrealm?
No, I fought the. You mean Wolfgang? I fought him. I'm talking about the other guy that was down at Vlad's also bartending.
Shay? Yeah, you fought Shay.
Shay.
Yeah.
Yes, I fought
Yeah,
Shay.
Shay was also here.
But I remember this guy. Is this guy from the Midrealm? Because that's a Midrealm style shield.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's the Midrealmer.
Okay, that makes sense.
Nah, he's still Middle Kingdom.
He's still middle.
Yeah, chat.
He just came out for it for this practice.
Yeah. Him and Shay and a few others built the longhouse back there, like the Viking longhouse. They were part of it, and
Yeah.
they have their own Viking builds back there. They all regularly hang out on
Yeah.
the site, event or otherwise. Like they'll come hang
Yeah.
out here.
I do remember him now that you mentioned it.
Yeah,
But
he's a good fighter.
I didn't remember his kit for some reason, so I remembered him more off the field.
Yep, he'll be there for. I'm sure we'll hang out at Vlad's at some point. We'll putz down there, hang out with them, see if they need help with anything. Catch some day drinking.
There'll be no other party going on, and we'll end up there, right?
Oh, I was like more like daytime.
Oh,
more
you
like
mean
day drinking.
daytime.
Yeah. That's
Day
like the
drink.
time.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Like
Down
that's the
for that
crew to
too.
hang out with. They're super chill. I'll sit around, bullshit, day drink, meet new people, cook good food. Just it's good stuff.
It's pretty soon. It's a few weeks.
I'm so fucking excited. I love me some. Some Penzik.
Yeah. That was a cool offside hit. Like,
Yeah. How'd you feel in this one, Shaggy? I don't know if you're still there. Hey, if you get a chance to fight Neil Penzik, we can make that happen on the pickup field or something.
yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh,
Good pump fake
he,
there.
he hit you with the shit you hit you with. Yep, same deal. hump. Did you catch that block? It was very hard to tell from this angle. Yeah, Neil and Shay are both like the kind of humans who are very into having a nice, like a nice cohesive kit and living space and all that. They're more like Maggie in that regard.
Mhm.
Like big on franchise, big on making everything look nice and right.
Yeah. No, it's cool. It's
I
just
love
I
it.
get
Yeah, yeah.
impatient.
Yep.
I get impatient with setting all that shit up, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I'm like you, obviously. A little more.
You're more like that than me.
Yeah. That's such an interesting. Like this is a rap that like it's a J hook, right? Like it's not like that part's not that. And you,
Because
but
it
it's
comes
like
up, yeah.
the turnover is so close, right? It's almost like
Very late.
pulling the elbow back right at the last second. You see this? Like right here,
Yeah.
instead of extending forward, it's like pulling the elbow back in order to get the distance that you want for the rap.
It's almost flat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I was just thinking about, like getting the turnover as you pull the arm back, to shorten up the forward back distance, like the linear distance. Yeah, it's hard to tell sometimes in Helm if like flex of a blade ends up touching you.
Yeah.
This is Speedball and Rothgar. I haven't seen this one either.
I don't think I've ever fought either of these guys, actually.
Yeah, if you ever want to, I'm sure we can make
Yeah,
that
I'd
happen.
love to get past with both of them.
Yeah,
I've watched a lot of videos of both of them fight, but
I like that about you, where like you recognize a lot of fighters from us like watching video stuff over the
Yeah.
years.
yeah. It's one of my main... I'm just a big nerd about it, so I like to watch all the videos. There's a Speedball final in the Crown a few crowns ago, right?
Yeah, final or
Last-
no, I don't think so.
I thought he finaled against who's your current king?
Did he against Athos?
No, Athos is your prince, right? No,
Yeah, yeah. Did he final
Who's-
against Albron?
I think he finaled against Auburn. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was the one I wasn't at.
you weren't at. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I didn't actually get to film that, or I didn't watch that in any particular attention.
Didn't someone film it for you though, and you make a video still?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
I
Chad.
watched some of it, but I didn't watch a lot of it. But yeah, I didn't like really break that one apart. I don't think as much. I mean,
You
honestly,
weren't there, so it
Chad,
doesn't matter.
for those who don't know, I am very particular about filming myself in a lot of footage I get because I'm trying to be better, and that's my reasoning for doing it. How dare such finger? Yeah, you're not covering up the action, so you're good, Scooter. If that finger got in the way of all the fighting, then we got a problem.
Also, not throwing the focus off too much, at least not yet.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can tell they're tired. They're doing some like droopy arm stuff.
We all were all saying it was pretty hot this day, right?
Yeah, yeah. Not awful. A little hot. It depends on how acclimated you've gotten in the last few weeks.
Yeah.
This is
Humid or?
yeah, always humid. Yep.
I think my one thing I'm kind of happy about my current job is like it's not air conditioned,
Mm-hmm.
so I feel like my heat tolerance has gotten better.
Good. Yeah, so you'll do better at Benthic. Although we do
Yeah,
Peace Week, so it's
yeah.
it's kind
And
of
I
smooth.
I tend to do okay with the heat in general, just like
Yeah.
just I don't know, natural genetics or something. But
Well, I mean, you also
um,
go to a lot of events and practices, and
yeah,
you're just
spend
outdoors a
time.
lot.
Yeah, but like I've been in the heat more the last month and a half or so.
Yeah, that's good. Healthy.
Yeah, and I just look at it as a bonus. I'm like, oh, it sucks, but also Pensick will be a lot easier now. So. I do remember last Pensick being a little on the hot side.
Yeah, yeah. It was for. I mean, it is for a little bit, and then you get used to it, and it's no big deal.
Yeah,
And then when it gets bad enough, we just go into the fucking river. It's great. I like when Speedball slowed it down and fought more reactive. Taking what was there. Yes. Yeah, yeah. I think when Golford learns some more of like how to time well, he's going to be. He already is good. He's going to be significantly better. All right, this is Afshin and Ghost. Looks like I gotta. How long ago is this? It's kind of curious. It's like there's Rothgar. Y'all just chilling. A long time ago. Sounds like it's by the.
he doesn't use that shield anymore.
Yeah, yeah. Ashton uses a square.
You know what? I think I remember seeing Action fight back in the day, and I didn't realize it was the same fighter. I think because the shield is different.
Yeah, yeah. It's a different kit altogether,
Yeah,
basically.
interesting.
Oh
Oh no,
man, that is brutal. You're right.
that's great.
I love that that's caught on camera.
Yeah,
Hey, I want to try this spinning shot at some point.
I
There's
like
so
the
much in the
Aventails flying.
Yeah, now you have to like correct the rest of your body, which sucks. There's so much time. Oh, he gets so much that side comparatively. Like you're doing a pivot step, he's doing a full lateral like jump lunge, and then lays it in there. Yeah.
Lat snap
Boom.
you off your
Yep,
feet.
yep. Brutal.
I love it. That's great.
That is great. I would love a compilation video of all of like um that sort of armored fighting moments.
Like yeah, like those
someone
brutal
getting
moments
juked,
like that.
someone getting completely like just kind of yeah, yeah, yeah. You can kind of imagine cool shots that happen,
Yeah,
weird shit that
set it
happens.
set it to some cool music or something.
Yeah, I'm in.
That's a good idea.
You'd have to really scour some. Maybe we make that our side project at some point, and just find a bunch and just send all the links to one place, and then I don't mind doing the editing. It's just finding the footage.
Yeah, I can probably get the footage. Like that's like my thing I'm good at. I think.
Yeah, if you put together like a list of hit me with a list of things that you think are like imagine a minute long short where just clips.
Yeah. So
Just
get
like a few
just
seconds
get
at
you
a time.
the YouTube video and the timestamp.
Yep. And it would be like it'd be like all of the craziest knockouts kind of thing in a UFC context. Chat, this is what my back looks like right now. There, let me show you. I don't know if y'all can see it, but here's what's left of it. Hopefully you can see that.
It looks a little like it looks a little like Zuko's burn scar.
There you go. Yeah, that coloring. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it only happened like across here, instead.
Yeah,
Across my face instead. Yeah, yeah.
from the Fire Lord himself.
I mean, we do have a. Don't we have an SCA Ozar? That was
Uh,
a herd fighter, right?
we did have one, but
Yeah.
they transitioned to use a different name now,
Okay.
and don't play SEA
Yeah, it's like
anymore.
my
Unfortunately,
knowledge, to my knowledge, they don't play anymore. But apparently, they were
I think she
another like.
mostly. I think she seemed like she got really into like fighting games.
Is that
I see on
another?
Facebook. Is them.
Is that another like
I
LARP?
don't like. Yeah, it seems like they just post about going to like fighting game tournaments and stuff on Facebook. So,
Oh, gotcha.
which I could see like if you do fighting SCA or Amp Guard stuff, like I could see that as a transitional like as a hobby that you could transition into maybe. Because it kind of has the
Yeah.
same probably scratches the same niche itch a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure.
Competitiveness, you know.
You and I, if you ever wanted to like go to an Amp Guard thing or a Dagger here thing, let me know. I would love to do that.
That'd be pretty fun.
You just tell me which one, like maybe we hit up Jay Lee and Sven and Athos and be like, hey, what's like a good time for Amp Guard, and pick one, and then maybe we round
We like
it.
make a vlog out of that.
Yeah, make
like
a vlog out of it. Be
SCA
like, hey, Skadian Knights.
SCA nights go to Amp Guard.
Yeah, yeah. And you just replace the title of Knights with mods, and then post the same video. Have two different titles for the same thing.
Just to get to different
Yeah,
audiences.
it's a different audience. Yeah.
I guess mods would probably get more because we have more pull in the rapier community. I think. Still.
Yeah, it's also a small community though, by
Yeah.
some large amount. But
Anyone with proper training would destroy in DAG. No DAG systems killers.
yeah, I don't know.
Sven came
I have no
from
idea.
Amp Guard actually.
I-
I think so. Talking to Sven, he told me that. So I don't think Dagger here has an award structure, but Amp Guard does, very similar to the SA. Like they have knights. And
Oh
stuff,
no, Dagger
just-
here definitely has Knights because I the one
They have
Dagger
Knights?
here thing I went to, they had Knights.
Okay.
Same regalia.
Well, according to Sven, Amp Guard produces better fighters, but I think the whole like LARP fighters can't hang in the SCA or whatever is myth has been completely totally busted. Considering like all of the ones that came over are now all Dukes.
Yeah,
So.
exactly. Yeah.
Not all of them, but a high percentage of them, like a lot of them. So like I think it's that most of these games, like your average SCA fighter is also not good either, you know. So
Yes. DAG
But,
and Amp Guard are separate things. Amp Guard has a lot more LARP to it, like the if you can imagine like a D&D styled system. To my understanding, I could be speaking on my
You're
ass, but this is
correct.
from like talking to people and really trying to understand it. And I've been to a few Dagger here things. Dagger here tends to be a little more like SCA like rattan fighting, but foam. Like this is I went to a Dagger here like hangout introduction to Dagger here kind of thing. I was fighting a guy who's one of the, if not the better fighter there. It was fun. It's just like no headshots, right? But otherwise, like because the weapons move so fast and you can thrust, it was a lot of fun. It's more like, it feels like foil fencing. Or
Yeah.
like strip.
I
I never
think-
strip fence, but it felt to me more like that speed.
yeah, I've done like once or twice. I've done some epee fencing
Mm-hmm.
with some people, and with Brad from Meridius. I did some epee with him, and I agree with you. The foam fighting it's kind of somewhere between like rapier and
Yeah.
modern fencing.
Somewhere in the middle there, yeah. Yeah, when we
But I
did some melees, Alex and I, and we like decimated most people. But this is obviously a demo, right? With only a few actual regular Dagger here people. But I think this person was one of the regular Dag folks, and they seemed like the best fighter there. And so we grabbed each other. I was like, I want to fight you. Being me, I obviously want
This
to
guy
test myself.
looks decent to me.
Mm-hmm. I
But you're
follow.
also not an average. You're not an average SCA fighter either, though.
Yeah, for sure. It was a ton of fun to like go out of my way. He's apparently like he does boxing as his like main thing and foam fighting. Like that's his.
I
those
can
are
kind
his
of see
things.
that.
And I had asked about the
I
different
heard-
rules, and yeah, I was like,
Yeah. I heard that apparently a bunch of former Amp Guarders actually do pretty well in like all those armored combat League things, like the steel fighting, the fully armored, like they call it bow hurt and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Apparently, amp guarders also do pretty well at that. Also,
That makes sense.
um,
That's sort of transition over.
yeah. I guess if you can't get hit in the head.
Yeah. If you can't get in the head, you're not worried about the cross cuts. And I had to like really temper myself to not hit people in the head.
Yeah.
When I had a foam shield, and because the shield's so fucking light, they gave me one that was the entirety of my body, basically.
Yeah.
And so only my head was showing, and so I could rap at people, and they couldn't do anything about it because my rap was up and over them, right? Like with how long and
You're
tall
tall.
I am.
Tall motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's great.
and I was like hide behind the shield, and they can't hit my head, so I can see what I'm rapping. I was like, that felt so free in the melee, the freest thing, like legit.
Freestyle rapping.
Yeah. Good job, John. Hi, Dom. What are the numbers of participation? I have no idea. I don't know if DAG is bigger or. No idea, honestly. But I would be down to find out. I think it'd be really fucking cool to make a weekend out of that. So let's plan that. Let's plan that sometime this year. I'll write it on my to do.
I would do that. Yeah.
Let's
fun.
look up a DAG here and we can make a video or a stream from there or whatever. And you and I can fly out if we need to, or rally around something. DAG or AMP.
Probably makes sense to do something in either your area or my area. And just
Correct,
meet,
exactly.
you know.
Yep. Let's look up both. I mean, we could do one of each too. Like I'm not against that.
Yeah.
But
Well, I really want to, like, Lachlan wants to go out and fight in the battle barn.
yeah, maybe we
sometime, so
can
could,
make it all like kind of like smush things together.
Yeah.
I was thinking about when if you and Lachlan come out, I'll be really down if y'all want to go to like DC and see that stuff or whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
aside from fighting.
I'm always down for stuff like that too.
Yeah, we could do like a zoo day or something. That'd be dope.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. HEMA guys have trouble with raps sometimes. Are raps pretty unique to SCA? Yes, I actually, at least in my experience, specifically rattan raps are fairly unique to SCA. Some of the people do things that are akin, but not the same. Because raps are
I
a weird
think
way
some
of
of
like
the-
getting around armor.
Some of the other foam weapon style games do raps, like Amp-Guard or Dagger here.
Exactly,
I've
yeah.
seen some
But they do
videos
it differently
about
because
that.
there's not a need to build tip speed for power.
Yeah.
It's a
There's
little bit
also
more
not. Some of those games also don't have edge. Like they fight with
Yeah.
it's essentially, like, you can hit with the flat essentially and it still counts.
Yep.
So they'll do things where they like purposely like hit with like their palm facing in and stuff. On some shots, I think.
Yeah, HEMA's that weird like loose club by club.
Yeah,
and then-
HEMA is
Yeah.
one of my like pet peeves about with talking about HEMA is that it's not a monolith because each it really depends on the club you go to based on like the experience you get.
Yeah. There's no overarching
There's
regulatory
no governing
body.
body,
Yeah.
or anything like that. So, the rules for HEMA tournament will vary by tournament and by club. So, there's more
And
variation
wildly
in that
so,
I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Even
There's like
even
some
the safety standards.
commonality, but yeah. We all saw the
gear.
guy get stabbed in the video of the guy getting stabbed in the arm the other day, right? Like,
The Polish.
see that
guy.
video?
Yeah.
yeah, through the fencing jacket with the,
Yeah. If
the
y'all
sword
didn't
didn't have
see,
a tip on
a
it.
Polish bro got stabbed through their jacket and got sent to hospital. Properly stabbed. Let's see if I can pull up let's see if I can find it.
Definitely think. Oh, look, it's me. My post.
Do what? Oh yeah.
Stream
You
can't
can
see
see.
your
Stream cannot see.
yeah.
I'm trying to
Privileged
find it.
information stream. Yeah, there's some HEMA groups that think that rubber tips on metal swords cause concussions because rubber tip sticks to the mask more, which I think is stupid. Because I think there's things like, but then a sword that didn't have a tip, it had like a spatulated tip, which means the tip is just a little wider at the end, but it's still metal. Just went through someone's fencing jacket, so.
Yeah, exactly that. Also, it's actually a pretty big deal in the HEMA world.
Yeah, and it crossed over to SCA.
Yeah, I don't know. Have y'all seen it?
Someone posted on the SCA Rapier, I think. Got posted there, I think. So check that.
Let me see if I can
page.
find it.
Oh yeah, here it is. It's right there. It's right there on your channel, on your stream right now.
Oh, this is the one? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oop, that's loud as fuck. chat. Let me pull it up for you. Let me mute this. Yeah, this is at an event.
Poland, right?
That it was held in Poland. It's a HEMA event. I don't know what the event is, but it does penetrate jacket, and they're using. I think they're using essentially what like spatulated, or what is it called? Spaded, spatulated.
Spatulated.
Yeah.
It's just like
tips.
wider. It looks like a spatula at the end rather than it being coming.
Yeah,
to,
basically
like,
hammer
just
out and
flat.
fold it a little bit sometimes.
But it still went right through this guy's arm.
Yeah, yeah. It went
could fight her
straight
in
through
black.
the armor right here.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Bro got properly. I don't know if I have another photo of it, but bro got properly stabbed and was sent for medical care. And it's okay, which is good, but
Yeah, I agree with Dom. Hitting hard gives concussions, not tips.
yeah, in the SCA we have issue with like concussions mixed with heat issues. Like I feel like heat issues and concussions kind of amplify each other.
Yeah. Well, and yeah, like we know that to produce concussions, just like strengthen your neck, right, will help with that. So it's usually the blow that you didn't expect to happen that will with the concussion.
Yeah.
So I think melees are more dangerous. But
should have parried.
I mean,
You just
I
hold
do
up a sign
find
in the
that
back. Motherfucker, you should have parried.
I do find that parries actually are the best answer to concussion.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Probably not the thing, but you're not wrong either.
Yeah, technically right.
Technically right. Best right.
Best kind of right. Yep.
Chat. Yeah, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching some 3Dog. Sorry, my power went out, and I had to go reset the breaker and all that. That 3Dog footage was fun to watch. I am so proud of myself for doing some Felix
I need to go
things.
AFK for a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sounds good. Other than that, chat, I hope you all have a wonderful night. Stay safe. If you're riding out the storm on the East Coast, I hope you stay safe and dry. And I'm going to do this again sooner than later because I miss talking to y'all. John and I will go visit some Dagohir and or Amcard, and we'll report back sometime in next year. Kind of make that a video or make that a stream or some mixture of both, because I think that'd be cool to show off other fighting forms and just see how well we do. I don't have expectations of going and being good, to be very honest. When you enter someone else's game, you necessarily lower your skill level because you're trained for one set of parameters. But we can see what crosses over and what doesn't. Yeah. Have a good night, friends. We'll catch you all later. Goodbye. Good night.